What is up, everybody? I'm John.
I'm Isaac.
And we are Cars and Cameras. Today we are working on the monster truck. It did pretty well out at our event, Mini Mayhem, but the front tires were definitely lacking, and the whole front suspension in general. And we just also happened to buy a set of used ATV wheels and tires off of a buddy of ours. They're 23 inches tall. They could have a little bit more tread on the tires, but they were really cheap, and we're actually going to try to mount them on the monster truck today. Ike has been figuring out just how we're going to do it. He has the rears figured out, but the front is going to be a little bit more complicated. We're going to be using a bunch of parts from GoPowersports.com. We're going to be upgrading the steering. We're going to go to rack and pinion steering, and we're going to be using some hubs and some other parts. Check out all the parts in the description of this video, and don't forget, next time you place an order at GoPowersports, enter their monthly giveaway and let them know that we sent you. So the first thing we have to do is liberate the hubs off of the rear of the Yerf Dog spider box out here, because GoPowersports sent us 4 hubs, and we need all 4 for the monster truck, but we used 2 of them on the Yerf Dog. But that's okay, because we can put the rear tires and wheels that are currently on the monster truck on this Yerf Dog. So we're going to get a cleatier tire on the back of this, and we're going to be using our hubs on that. So really 2 birds.
All right, got it.
Let's do it. So I mocked up the rear wheels, and I gotta say, I'm very excited. Ike's just transferring over our studs from the hubs, and then we can get to mounting them. This is very promising so far. And if I had to guess, I'd say we're okay with suspension travel. I don't think the tires are gonna interfere. So what's really convenient about this hub is that, well, it's 4-on-4 is the lug pattern, and these wheels also happen to be 4-on-4 lug pattern, so no re-drilling.
Are they 4-on-4?
That's what those are, and that matches that, so I'm assuming, okay. Yeah. Wrong direction.
They are directional, but just for an example, I'm turning them around this way.
What was it hitting?
It's going to hit.
Oh. It's pretty darn pokey.
I'll try it around the other way.
Yeah, that'd be great. These wheels have a very extreme offset, meaning that they bolt up is sorta almost flush with this end of the wheel. Then you flip it over, and it's like a deep dish wheel on the other end. I think that looks a lot better.
Well, let's put the lugs on it and let's see what happens.
Yeah, but you're right. I mean, we're getting close to that break.
Getting close. But if we don't hit, then...
And dude, I mean, we can use some washers and space it out a little bit, right?
We could probably offset this hub a little bit.
Yeah. If I'm honest, dude, these tuck in more than the wheels we took off.
They tuck in a little bit more.
I'd be down to space them out. So we're going to use a lock collar, like what comes in a live axle kit, just to space out our wheels a little bit. I think that's as pokey as we can get away with and still look good.
See how close the tires get to hitting things.
Actually, we're looking at like 1 inch to 1.5 inches there. Let me check this side. This one is also close, but I mean, like, we're in the clear. Wait, can you jump on it one more time?
Did I just touch right there?
You may have.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to compress it that far, though.
I don't think so. Like, it'd have to be a heck of a jump or something. Yeah, you get a little touching. Yeah, a little bit. But I like you said, I don't think we're going to compress it that much.
I don't think we've ever seen it compress that far.
No. Sweet. All right, I want to take it out for a ride. Is that okay?
If you really want to, dude.
tell it definitely has a higher top speed.
I can see it.
It doesn't want to wheelie as much, but
It'll still wheelie.
yeah, a little bit. All right. So we have 2 bearings in here, and they both feel pretty dry, and we have a spacer in there. And we already found out that there's actually a shoulder in there, so in order to get these out, they have to go out. Which direction was it?
Both.
In both directions, so you can't hammer them all the way through one end. And that just pops off, and we have a spindle we can work with. So it's really close, but this high-speed bearing does not want to go onto the spindle here. So we need to figure something out to where we can stick that hub on. Maybe we can press the bearing in there and just attach it there, and then we can use one of these bearings on the other side of the hub.
Ideally, you want to hammer on the outside portion of the bearing, but we are unable to do that on this. So very carefully, we're just kind of tapping on the inside, and hopefully we don't damage the bearing.
Yep.
There she blows. Right here.
That should be perfect. All right, dude.
There we go.
Awesome, dude. Let's get a wheel on it.
Yes, sir. That is so wrong, it's right, dude. I don't even think it's wrong, to be honest. Ike's sitting it again. That's how excited he is about it. He's finding a way to make it work. So, check it out. Can you straighten the wheel again?
Yeah.
Thank you. So, with this wheel turned around backwards, it looks kind of funny, but the pokage is about right. We could go out maybe another inch.
Another inch.
Yeah. But when it's turned around the same way as the rear, like we have on this side, it is tucked way in, and it looks disgusting. And we have like no suspension travel because our tire is hitting the old spindle mount, something like that.
Yeah.
On the yeah. So we're finally going to cut those off because I mean, we were kind of unsure of this in the beginning. That's why we left that. But I mean, the monster truck is good.
Although, did you see the slammed truck at the event?
I actually didn't see it.
It was the same body.
Yeah, I know. I talked to the dude who owned it, and I was like, oh, dude, I can't wait to check it out. And then I just never saw it.
I only saw it when he was driving by with it on his trailer when he was leaving.
Yeah.
It was awesome. It's pretty much exactly what I wanted to do with one.
So what we're going to do is extend the upper and lower A-arms, control arms, whatever you want to call them, to where we can mount the tire and wheel kind of like that one, except it'll be flush with the rear one. So that means we're going to get more suspension travel. We're going to get a little bit of a lift because it currently has a little bit of a rake right now. So it'd be sweet if we could level it in the process. So that means suspension travel, more of it, and leveling it, and yeah.
We know that this tire's on backwards. They're rotational tires, but we just wanted to see what it looked like poking out, about like what we wanted.
Yes.
So the wheels will be put on correctly.
Yes. Thank you, Isaac. So it's time to take the front wheels off. And how much are we going to extend the control arms by?
6 inches.
Sounds good. I just want to say, dude,
Yeah.
this thing is turning out so well. We know that this go-kart is really just like 2 or 3 different projects just hacked together. And, I mean, it's done really well for us. We've been playing around with the idea of building one from scratch, similar to what we did with the rail in terms of the design of the chassis, just really stiff. And just making like a rock bouncer or something kind of like that. Well, we don't have rocks out here on the East Coast so much, but something to where that's tube chassis that if we dump it over, it won't matter because we won't have a body mounted on it. But because it's really tempting to thrash this thing just totally off-road, but like it's too high a risk.
I mean, if we roll this thing, we completely destroy the body.
It's all over.
We've been looking for more bodies for how long now?
Yeah, since we got this first one, pretty much.
They're just not out there. And the ones that we do find, they're on carts.
Yeah.
And they're asking a lot for them.
Right. Now, we said we were going to add the rack and pinion steering, and we still intend on doing that, but that's going to be a whole separate can of worms than what we're doing today.
Oh man, what have we done? All right, dude. You know what time it is?
Cut. There it is. There we go.
All right.
It finally happened.
It's off.
We cut the original spindle mount.
I feel bad.
We have positive camber now.
Yeah, I see this. We can fix that later with the top. We can cut the top and
Tuck it in a little bit.
layer on in.
It's still got mad rake.
Oh, we can adjust the spring too.
Yeah.
On this hardest setting. Let's try that. Of course, you know, all that weight on this is just on one side.
Yeah, that's true. Man. Way too soft.
It's just one side.
It's a jelly cart.
She's three-wheeling.
It sure is.
It might be different with both.
All I got to say is it looks impressive.
Yep.
I know. Yeah. Yeah. Buddy, slow down. He's just crashing on it. You are scaring me, dude. I'll give it a shot. It's so cushy looking, dude.
If anything, it's geared a little bit too tall now. You might see what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
you think, though?
Dude, it's like riding on air.
Yeah, it's very comfortable.
Although I gotta say, every corner I take, stretch my legs out. Every corner I take, it feels like I'm gonna roll the thing over.
Yeah.
Does it feel like it turns tighter?
Yeah, it feels like it turns tighter. I don't know how, but
It turns really good.
yeah, very tight. Yeah, dude, it feels tippier than before, doesn't it?
Well, yeah. I mean, it is taller.
Yep.
It's gonna feel tippier.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we managed to put 25-inch tall ATV tires on the monster truck, and the wheels were only $40. We used some parts from GoPowersports.com and a little bit of metal too. I think it turned out pretty awesome. It looks more like a proper scaled monster truck with those giant wheels. It performs pretty well. It's nice and soft. I think we're gonna take it out for a proper thrash maybe next time once we get the new steering rack and pinion on it. But yeah, I think it's pretty great. Let us know in the comments, should we paint the wheels that tan like we did the last set of wheels or not? I kind of don't mind them black. Thank you, buddy. But I don't know, it might look good tan too. Anyway, leave a like if you enjoyed this video today. Subscribe to Cars and Cameras for more of this kind of stuff. We will see you guys in Oregon, May 18th for the Mini Bike Gambler 500 100-mile mini bike race. We're going to be there with Go Power Sports. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a ton of fun. Anyway, Facebook and Instagram at Cars and Cameras Reviews, like sneak peeks. Like, you guys who follow me on Instagram will know about this about 2 weeks before the rest of you. So go follow me at Cars and Cameras Reviews. Ike, did you want to plug yourself?
Check me out at Isaac, it'll be fine.
And springtime is here, should be warming up. Pick up a t-shirt at our website, cars-cameras.com, and support us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.